Hello everyone, I'm here with a new process video and I am working on photos from New York. And what I have here is I did venture into Chinatown for a little bit, and so I have some photos from that. I want to put them in here. Just to be clear, this side is not part of that, but this is a flip out page. So this kind of is what's on the other side. This is really what I'm working with here, is I need something here in the 3x8 pocket, and then I just need to embellish those. I did already grab out all of my 3x8 pocket cards so I can look through there to find something. But I also want to get out my bin of stuff that is Asian themed because I'm sure there's something in there that will work with these photos. Okay, so just to give you an idea of what I have in here, I have several stamp sets, and I just keep them in here because honestly, like, my bin of stamps, the way that I store them, they're in a big, like, rectangular Sterilite type box. But within that, there are, let me think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there are 7 individual cases that hold stamps, and they're specifically made for holding stamps. I have a lot of them. So, like, these are not going to fit. And besides, these are like old woodblock ones from Stampin' Up. I hardly have any of those anymore. They don't fit in those cases. They're made for acrylic stamps. Same with these. These are a super old set, but I've had them forever. This one, if I took it out of here, it probably would fit, but it just doesn't like go with anything else in the way in which I store the stamps. So I just decided, leave them all in here, and that's fine. Why do I have these page protectors in here? Full 6x8s. I don't remember why I did that, but there they are. Then I have some scraps from themed paper. These are some digital files that I have printed out, and I have yet to cut them. So we'll see. Maybe I'll use something here. And I just have several things of stickers and different pattern papers that have come with different sets that I have purchased over the years. I mean, look at that. That paper is beautiful. So I'm really hoping I can find some fun stuff in here that matches the photos, and then I can actually use some of this instead of it just always sitting in the bin. So here are all the cards. I am going to go through there to see, can I find something that matches with this? And I'm almost thinking I may have to go black and white, just because there's quite a variety of color happening here, but there's definitely black, and that would help ground it. It'll still be okay with the photo, and then I can basically pick whatever I want out of the embellishment stuff, because I can use any color that matches without it clashing with the background. So I do think it's probably black and white. So I have to find something where there's enough room, like this one right here. Certainly fits, but does it say what I want to say? Not sure. But I will go through those and we'll just see what happens. Well, I have 2 choices here. One is the one that I actually showed before. I was like, oh, I don't know that I'll use that. I could, and it would actually still allow me quite a bit of room, because I don't really need this either documented on. I could just cover that up, maybe do this so you can still see the lines, and then I have room for embellishing here. Or I can move this up and even cover up right here right now if I wanted to, and just do that. I could still maybe cover this up with an embellishment or something, but there's more room for sure, where I can do something with it. So that's appealing. But I also kind of like this one. I wasn't necessarily planning to journal, but I like the fact that it's got this yellow and that it's got kind of this pinky coral, because that's in the buildings here. So I feel like it would match. Now, to use this though, I'd probably have to cut down the photo a little bit, maybe cut off part of the street there, maybe the top of that flag, cut it down a little bit so it fit more in this space. But I still don't really have to journal. I could just put a big embellishment there or something, So I don't know. I'm kind of leaning toward the more colorful one, but maybe it really depends on what I want to use with it. So I'm looking at these, and I think I might use this one. And I thought about using Google Translate to find out like what that actually says. I've never tried it with character languages, but I would be interested to see if it works. But I kind of like the idea of having yellow here, and it's a little bit different shade of yellow, but still yellow. Maybe I could use that right up here. All right, so I think I may have decided on something else. I am going to use this 3x8 card, so I should move that one because I'm not going to use that. But then I forgot that I had these. These are kind of fun. Sushi is Japanese though, but I like the little cat. I thought maybe I could maybe use that, and I like the feeling lucky here as well. I do have some other embellishment things that I could use, but I really wanted some brighter colors, and I'm not sure these are going to be the best options. I did find I had one of these already cut out. And then where was, I had a little lantern. I thought it was in here. That was already cut out. Well, maybe I have misplaced it then. I'm not sure. I thought I had a little Chinese lantern cut out. I know I have these, so I could cut a new one, but I swear I had one. That's also an option. But I was trying to use like stuff that I already have. Oh, what's behind here? Nope, that wasn't it. So I don't know. This is what I have to work with. I might just kind of cop out and just use that one, especially since I have two. This one's already cut. Why not? All right, so I have that on there, and I think I do want to put just a little staple in there. A visual interest, there we go. And that's probably it for this side. I don't know that I need much else because this will be kind of busy. Now I'm wondering actually, if I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff down here, maybe I should switch these. Maybe this should go in this pocket since it won't really have anything on it, and maybe this should go up top. That might work. I do like that a little better, I think, but I have to cut this down. I do have my trimmer here, so I have to cut down the photo and then figure out what am I doing on the bottom portion. So I trimmed the photo and I have it adhered on here already, and I did just enough so that it would fit in between the title here and the yellow dot, which is awesome. And when I was looking at this color actually matches quite well, I think, with buildings like the brown tone here. Some of that's in here as well. I might actually punch out both of them just to see like which I like better, but right now I'm leaning towards this one. Okay, so I used my 1.5 inch punch, which was perfectly sized for these. So here they are. And when I see them out here, I definitely like this one better. I just feel like it's a better match, like with the buildings. It pulls that in from the right side to the left side. This one I feel like is too light. So I still like it, but I'm not going to use it. So I'll hang on to that for something else. But I was thinking of doing this kind of down here so that these are on a diagonal. And then I'm not sure what to do here. I could do a little journaling, I guess, and just say, you know, in order to get to where I was going, which was a synagogue, I had to pass through a little section of Chinatown. So I could just say that and be done with it, I guess. Because I'm not sure like what else I really need to do here. I'm not sure I need that much. Let me think on that and then I'll be back. So when I was trying to figure out what else to do, I was thinking about this little asterisk here, and I was like, oh, maybe I can just cover that up. And I do like the green, but I was looking for like this turquoise color to also bring that in so it crosses the page. You would think with all of the puffy stickers and chipboard stickers that I have that are hearts, stars, asterisks, all that, that I would have one. Apparently not. Like I couldn't find an asterisk in that color. So I'm like, well, what else am I going to do? I pulled out these stickers and I realized, oh, I've got an arrow that's that same color. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover it up. Hopefully it's big enough. If I just kind of go, oh yeah, if I just go like that and strategically place it like so. Does that cover everything? Let me look here. It does, but it's a little crooked. I need to fix that. So if I line it up with the pink part there, will that help me get it straight? Is that better? That is better. Okay. So that covers that up and it leads the eye to the other page. So that's kind of fun. So I am going to actually adhere this because I know I want it. Woo! I just didn't put it down there yet. There we go. Where do I want it overlapping or over here? think maybe just like this, kind of off on its own on the left, because all of this stuff is kind of stacked on the right. And then I can just do my journaling. There it is. I actually did just do my journaling to make sure that it would all fit in there, so then I can put this right into the page protector, like so. And there I have my finished layout for Chinatown. So here's another one done for New York. Thanks for watching.